You ever take a photograph that looks like a memory? I love that. To take a photograph that hurts every time you look at it, every time you look at it, it does that hurty thing right here. I can do that.
The situation is so desperate in parts of Africa that 8 groups
I think what is so striking is when you go into these orphanages and you see the children, in spite of the despair, a lot of them seem very happy.
Yeah, that's the other thing you got to remember about Africa, because Africa is a sexy place. I mean, in terms of the continent is a beautiful place. The people, like you're looking at Ethiopians there, they're so royal. You know, on every street corner you're seeing Bob Marley. That's what it looked like to me. and I think it's really important to remember that.
You know, we want to inspire the new generation around the globe, around the world, and kids, you know, who need encouragement or help, with scholarships or traveling or taking kids to different countries, let them experience the culture.
Your job in this sort of decent idea is to find those ones, the ones you think are very cool, something going on, something that's a bit different about these children, and put them in this room.
I think you're right. I'm going over to Africa this Christmas to orphanages, and we just had a team of mine go over and bring back tape. And I say, now that we have seen it, to do nothing means that you have been a witness to the atrocity. Now that you have seen it, you have to do something.
In Auschwitz.
Yeah.
There's a prisoner in Auschwitz. And right now, that's what's going on. We're watching people be put on the trains.
With the help of the Gates Foundation. By the way, I couldn't do anything that I do without the Gates Foundation. We couldn't move.
And so Bono and Bill Clinton and I met, and I was kind of amazed that he actually knew what he was talking about and had a real commitment to making things happen, and it was phenomenal. Ever since then, we've been big partners in crime.
And
go and find the people, the younger people that they think have got something going on that they can't quite identify, but they're with these people. They seem to be anticipating their own adulthood.
You knew Jeffrey Epstein, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. We flew Bill Clinton and a lot of different. That was a humanitarian trip to Africa, and I met him on that trip. It was his plane. I didn't know who plane we was getting on, but it was a whole bunch of dignitary people. We was with a delegation.
It does that hurty thing right here.
What kind of camera do you use now?
I have a Canon ELPH.
I have one in my pocket.
Do you? Do you have the new one?
They're so small.
See, I want to upgrade to the new one. Yeah, see, this is great.
This is the S2.
Tell me this, Chris. It was on this private plane, and you could tell that it was a private plane because they called it, Lolita Express?
Oh yeah, it was a private plane, yes, oh yes.
But wait a minute, you didn't never go to that island, did you?
No. I don't know where that thing is.
But you find that big enough for you?
Yeah, you know what's great about it? I went recently. I took a trip to Africa.
Oh, fun.
And it was great because every place I went, I had it just I have a little
right. It's always there.
Pack, and I could take it out and take photos.
Look at these kids. Come over here. Look how royal they are. The most beautiful kids on earth.
Anyway, on our last day at this orphanage, a man handed me his baby. Beautiful, royal people. And said, would you take my son with you? Every week, religious extremists take another African village. They're attempting to bring order to chaos. Well, why aren't we?
To take a photograph that hurts every time you look at it. Every time you look at it. Every time you look at it. It does that hurty thing.